Hey guys, and welcome. I have made this video to help you with your probabilities. I am not a math teacher, but I am going to try and simply teach you how to find probability. So this is a problem we've been having on our labs for the past few weeks on finding out how to calculate probability for different genetic traits. So I have put a Punnett square over here for you guys to look at as reference so that we can see how we calculate probability. So there's a little key here already for you. Something that you're going to need to start to recognize is what the genotypes in each box represent, meaning what would that organism look like. So for the dihybrid cross that you were supposed to fill out on your mouse genetics lab, you were supposed to take these genotypes, okay, and then you are supposed to find probabilities on them. So looking at this one here, for example, we have big R, little r, or heterozygous for size, and then we have big Y, little y, which is heterozygous for color. So it's going to tell me down here that round yellow is going to be my phenotype. Well, obviously it had to give it to me because I don't know what's dominant and recessive, but in the mouse genetics lab, you should know what color fur is dominant and what eyes are recessive. Okay, and then we are just looking at each genotype and we are going to determine if those genotypes are showing the dominant or recessive phenotype. Okay, so I know that's a lot. If you need to stop this and replay that for yourself, then do it. But we gotta know, you guys have to know by now, if it's showing the dominant allele, this big R, it's gonna show the dominant phenotype. All right, let's look down here. Green is recessive, so in order for this color to be green, it's got to carry both recessive alleles for color. So in this case, it has two lowercase y's. All right, so I'm just giving you this as an example. So I kind of walked you through on what we're looking at here, and the pictures are just to help speed the process along for the fractions and percentage calculation. So how to calculate probability? First, a lot of times it's asking you for what a fraction is. Fractions are part over whole. So in this case, for a dihybrid cross, we have how many total boxes in our Punnett square? There are 16. So that is our whole part. So I'm going to put 16, and then there's going to be a number we put on top. And that's going to be our overall fraction. What it's asking for is what you put on top, what genotype it's reflecting. For example, on this dihybrid cross, if I were to say how many of these are showing round green peas, okay, we can see easily there's 1, 2, 3. So that's the number I'm going to put on top. Okay, I was looking for round and green. Now on your labs, it asks for fur color and eye color. Okay, you don't have a fancy cheat sheet like this, but you can make one for yourself and help yourself figure out, okay, what letters am I looking for that are going to represent black fur or red eyes, okay? So 3 over 16 would be my fraction for that. Then to calculate a percentage, okay, we're going to take 3 over 16 and multiply times 100. That's it. So I'm going to show you how we do this. In my calculator, I'm going to put 3 divided by 16 equals times 100 because percent is out of 100. So my percent offspring that are going to come out round and green from this dihybrid cross that I'm showing you here is going to be 18.75%. Okay? The hardest part, I think, for you is going to be figuring out what does this genotype represent? Is that showing me black fur, white fur, red eyes, black eyes? So if you need to, I highly encourage you to fill in the boxes for yourself. It would have black eyes, red eyes, black fur, white fur, whatever it is. So take the time to do that and you'll get these answers a lot more easily. Okay, don't be freaked out if you get a decimal here, that's normal. That's what's going to happen when you have more boxes. Our percentages are not going to be as whole as they were when we only had a 4-square Punnett square. All right, guys, I hope that really helps. If not, you can definitely YouTube other videos on how to calculate probability. They're probably a little bit longer than mine. I try to keep mine short. I apologize, but good luck.